Good morning, dear students. Today is 12th October 2020. The day is Monday. My name is Farhan Mazhar. Right now, I am with the 10 metric class and we are studying physics. And today's target is to do the MCQs of geometrical optics. So, which of the following quantities, the first MCQ is, which of the following quantity is not changed during refraction of the light? The first option is direction. When the refraction happens, the direction of the light changes. B, its speed. The speed of light when it enters from one medium into another medium, the speed of light changes. C, its frequency. This characteristic of the light do not change when it enters from one medium into another medium. So C is the right option. The D is its wavelength. The wavelength changes. If the speed will change, the wavelength will change. So the one thing which will not change, and we were supposed to pick that is that which one do not change during the refraction, that's the frequency. So for question number 1, C is the right option. So mark C is the right option. Okay. The second one, a converging mirror with a radius of 20 centimeter creates this is the second, he is talking about a converging mirror. And he says the radius of the curvature is how much? That is 20 centimeter. So the focal length is half of this radius, that will be 10 centimeter. It's a converging mirror. The focal length of the converging mirror is always taken as negative. Converging mirror's focal length, when you do the calculation, is always taken as negative. So I will take this value as minus 10. It creates a real image 30 centimeter from the mirror. The Q, the distance of the image from the mirror, it creates a real image. Q is 30 centimeter. From the mirror, what is the object's distance? The P is the question. Okay? So, let's do the calculation. You know the mirror equation? 1 by F is equals to 1 by P plus 1 by Q. So apply that. 1 by F equals to 1 by P plus 1 by Q. 1 by F, that is minus 10. 1 by P is the question. 1 by Q, how much is the Q? That's 30. So let's take this 1 by 30 to this side. So it will be 1 by 30 and it will be 1 by P. Converging mirror. Do you have a calculator with you? So minus 1 divide 10 minus 1 divide 30 equals to, and give me the answer in fraction. Minus 2 by 15 you said? Yes. 1 by P. So cross multiply and the P will be equals to 15 divided by minus 2. So it will be 7.5 negative with it. Okay? Do we have this option somewhere? Yes. So the given options, if you look at the given options, B is this option, minus 7.5 centimeter. This is how you do the second MCQ. It's a proper numerical given in the MCQ. Okay? So it's not that easy. So the second one, its option is B. You marked it. Okay. Third one. The third MCQ. An object is placed at the center of curvature of a concave mirror. The image produced by the mirror is located. Okay, now what he's saying, an object is placed at the center. He's talking about, let me So what they are talking about? This is the third one, ji. Not that easy. So you see concave mirror. So they are talking about a concave mirror. So we are talking about a concave mirror. Okay. Concave mirror is like this. It is the part of a big sphere. Remember this thing? It's a part of a big sphere, and its inner surface is polished. It's part of an imaginary big sphere, and that's why I put a dotted there. This is actually that concave mirror. It's concaving here, and this outer surface is not polished. Its inner surface is polished. Its inner surface is reflective. So here, this is the center of that imaginary sphere, and this is the optical center of the mirror. And suppose this is the center of curvature. This is basically 2F, and this is F. Okay. He says if an object is placed at the center of curvature of a concave mirror, the image produced by the mirror is located out beyond the center of curvature, at the center of curvature, between the center of curvature and the focal point, and at the focal point. Okay. Where the mirror, see what happens. Suppose I place an object here. That's this is the object. Okay. If any light ray where they are supposed to intersect. Behind they will not intersect. See, they are opening like this. Here somewhere, when you will stand there, if I will stand, I think they will intersect here somewhere. So the image will be real and formed here. Okay, so what they say? What are the options given? Out beyond the center of curvature, at the center of the curvature, between the center of curvature and the focal point, I don't think, and at the focal point. I think A is the option. You can see the image is formed here. We just use two rays, and from there I can say that it is out beyond the center of the curvature. So A is the option. I hope A is the option. So third one, A is the choice. So you see, this is not an easy process of deciding on the MCQs. If you kind of remember the thing, that is a different thing. But if you actually decide on how these MCQs are done, then it's a big process. But the good thing about your exam is that the MCQs from the book will come in the paper. So it's so easy. There are only 11 MCQs, 10 MCQs in this chapter. Okay, so we are moving to the fourth one. Somebody will read this fourth one. Would you like to read?
An object is 14 centimeters in front of a convex mirror.
Okay, stop it. So they are talking about, now I am doing the fourth one. They are talking about a convex mirror. And what they say?
The image is 5.8 centimeter behind the mirror.
The Q is 5.8 centimeter behind the mirror.
What is the
When the image is behind the mirror, the value of the Q should be taken as negative. This is not given in the question. He just said behind the mirror. But you should remember, if the image in the mirror is behind the mirror, then the Q value should be negative. The image is virtual. Yes, ma'am.
What is the focal length of the mirror?
The fourth one. What is the focal length of the mirror? The focal length of the mirror is question. And another important thing he said, an object is 14 centimeter. The P value was given, that was 14 centimeter. Okay? What is the focal length of the mirror? So very easy. Let's do this calculation. We will use that equation, the mirror equation. 1 by F is equal 1 by F is equal to 1 by P plus 1 by Q. F is the question. P value is 14 and the Q value is minus 5.8. So if you have your calculator with you, on the calculator you will write 1 divide 14 minus 1 divide 5.8 equals to, and get the answer in fraction.
Minus 41 over 406.
Minus 41 over
406.
406, cross multiply it. So minus 41 F is equal to 406. So F is equal to 406 divided by 41. Please better get me the answer. 406 divided 41. Answer. Answer.
Minus 9.90.
9 negative 9.9 centimeter. So do we have these options there? Okay, so our calculation. Okay, so this we have minus 9.9 centimeter there. Is the C option. C option. Question number 4, C option. You understand? Huh?
Yes.
Okay. Let's move to the next one. Yeah, fifth one. Please, somebody to read.
The index of refraction depends upon.
The index of refraction depends upon the focal length, the speed of light, the image distance, the object distance. The index of refraction. The index of refraction depends upon the focal length, no. The image distance, no. The object distance, no. I have told you a formula. I might have told you. My refractive index is presented with that. It is formed by C by V. This is the speed of light in vacuum or air divided by speed of light in medium. Okay? So you see the refractive index depends upon the speed of the light. So what is the choice? So B is the choice, the speed of light, B. For fifth MCQ, B is the choice. Which type? The sixth one. Somebody will like to read the
Which type of image is formed by a convex lens on a screen?
when the image is formed on a screen, it is talking about a convex lens, not mirror. Convex lens. When the image is formed on the screen, it will be a real image, and it will be inverted. So it should be real and inverted. So A is the option, inverted and real. G, the seventh one.
Which type of image is produced by the converging lens of human eye if it views a distant object?
The image formed on the human eye is real, inverted, and diminished.
Real.
So B is the option. Real, inverted, diminished. The image which is formed inside the human eye, that is real, inverted, diminished. Yes, ma'am.
Image formed by a camera is?
Real, inverted, and diminished.
Real.
Camera and the human eye, according to physics point of view, same thing. Okay? You understand?
Yes, sir.
So, okay, what is the next thing?
If a ray of light in glass is incident on an air surface at an angle greater than the critical angle, the ray will.
So, if the angle of incidence in the dense medium becomes more than the critical angle, the total internal reflection will take place and the light will reflect. So it's a tricky thing. I can say it will reflect only. Some people will say partially reflect and partially reflect. So, but if the process of total internal reflection is happening, then the light should be totally internally reflected. Okay? You understand? Okay. So I think B is the option, but you can confirm it from some other source also. G. For ninth, we have adopted for the B. Because actually, theoretically, only reflection should take place. Theoretically, only reflection should take place. Total internal reflection. But when you do it, actually, some light comes out also. So refraction and reflection both are taking place. So you can confirm it from some other source also what is the best option. Yes, ma'am.
The critical angle for a beam of light passing from water into air is 48.8 degrees. This means that all light rays with an angle of incidence greater than this angle will be
Totally reflected. Again, the same confusion it creates. Theoretically, we know no light will come out. Theoretically, we know that if the angle of incidence in the water is more than 48.8, the light should not come out. It should undergo total internal reflection. All the light should be reflected from the surface of the glass and the air. But when you actually see practically, theoretically, no light should come out, no refraction. But when in practical life, some light comes out. So theoretically, totally reflected. B is the option. But I am still saying you confirm it from some other source also, okay? Because structure, so I am not sure. I am not 100% expert on this thing. So these are the MCQs, 10 MCQs. These MCQs better come in paper also. So you see, you should not make a single mistake in these MCQs. So about the last two MCQs, I ask you to please confirm their answers from some other source also. Okay? Sorry, thank you very much, Ji. And my name is Farhan Mazhar. Today is 12th October 2020. Today is Monday. I was with 10 metric class. And we have done the MCQs of the geometrical optics, chapter number 12 of the 10 metric physics. So you have a good day. God bless you all. Thank you very much.